I think the reason it's hard to work is that, I'm kind of worried about communicating better instead of just working, because usually when I sit here and work, I don't communicate. I just work. Phone's on and I make it happen. So what I was thinking is just do the same thing right now. Then maybe in the description I'll do it. So it's 4:20 in the afternoon, and at 6 o'clock this has got to be live, so an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm going to show you how with infinite imagination anything is possible. Anything. Just got to have infinite imagination. The reason I like this Wanneroo so much is because, the best job around the world, the guy who didn't want a job. I was born for this job. Every part of the job, everything they're looking for is some part of me. They want the chief world explorer. The world is within. All the world is within. So someone willing to work on the world within will create the world without, and then in turn would adapt to the world, adapt to the languages and cultures and customs and creeds and the different things that go on behind some closed doors in different countries. The world is within. The chief, that's what separates me from the world traveler. I'm a chief. When they say that, they're looking for a CEO type, an individual who's been able to run a business, been able to be a manager, somebody who's been able to be a top employee, someone who's been able to scrub the dishes and sweep the floors and take the trash out. They're looking for a CEO type, somebody who's able to handle a budget while traveling on the road and finding and setting up different plans while you're traveling, have an office online, someone who's able to have an office online and travel and work and blog, let people know about certain locations, let people know about different things they're going to do when they get there. And if you look at the home page of Wanneroo, you'll know something very distinctive about me in this position. When it comes to the vibe, let's say with the weather, I thrive in all weathers. Geography, I've lived in beaches, I've lived in the mountains, I've lived in the city, I've hung out in the forest and definitely journeyed through the jungles, and I live on an island. And activities, landmarks, sites, all arts, going out, water activities, outdoor activities, stuff to do. Well, that's what I do every single day. Vibe, I love going off the beaten path. I've been to romantic places. I've been all over the world with girls in Fiji and Hawaii. I understand peace and quiet, relaxing, and culture. I'm into culture. That's what I look for. I go to the different festivals right here in the park next to me all the time. And friends and family, I'll actually pay for my whole entire friends and family to show up in different locations. I've been on lots of trips, and I owned a bar and a nightclub when I was 20 years old. Hospitality industry. Comfortable on video for press releases, on the fly blogging updates and videos about different places and different locations. Pretty sure this is the ideal job for me. See, I like to dream. So I'm just a dreamer, And when you dream big and you start dreaming about things like this that are actually out of my comfort zone, I'm not really comfortable with the idea of going each and every day to a different location, not having a home, constantly being on the demand to provide. And think about when you go to a location, if you were required to do everything. But as it says right here on this page, and that's why I'm spending a little time here, what's the point of being alive if you don't at least try to do something remarkable? To be a chief world explorer? Well, I never got to the whole explorer part because, I can get more people to like their pages and drive more traffic to their sites and probably increase their viewers and, maybe help them on the business end while making sure that I run my own self-ran 24/7 workhorse mobile money machine while traveling, giving information for people who are looking to take a vacation. You know, I need to do something remarkable. A chief world explorer. Lots of people can be the world. Lots of people can find the world within, learn about cultures and learn about arts and languages and different things going on in different locations. Lots of people have been CEOs and they've ran the ranks of business and been able to handle it on that end. But then you got the explorer. Now, what's the number one thing that the most incredible explorers have in common? Something I talk about a lot, something I see and utilize a lot, something I have a vision that can change the world with. What is that one thing that these explorers have in common? Well, you know, Christopher Columbus, he basically used his imagination. You got your imagination. The only thing free that no one can use for you and no one can take away. The only thing is your imagination only works through your mind. In order to see a new frontier, in order to see a new planet, in order to see a new place, in order to find something and to be a true explorer, you have to use your imagination. As our bodies can't go where our minds never been. Anything is available through our imagination. I'm a brave explorer with an abundant mind. Chief World Explorer. I mean, it just sounds good. Chief World Explorer, the best job around the world. You gotta get fired up. So this is what I've figured out that we're going to be able to do. If you take a look at this, first of all, these are pretty cool. I'm going to load these into the blog, maybe like a fan page. I just watched a Facebook training, so I'm going to go ahead and do everything and then just teach you guys it. So what we're going to do is, now that right now we're in creation of 100 daily blogs. So I want you to pay really close attention to what I share with you right now, because this is going to help change your business for at least 100 days. It could help change your business for 1,000 days. This could help change your business for the rest of your life. Because what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to take these daily posts that I'm creating. Some of them are okay, and some of them are really good, and some of them aren't that good, but they're here each and every day, and as you can see, they're easy for people to access. What we're going to be able to do is send these videos, which are going to be 20 minutes long each day. The target is a 20-minute long video daily. Then what's going to happen is that 20-minute long video is going to be made into a 30-second to 3-minute commercial video. That commercial video will be utilized to our list. So what we're going to be doing is, for our list, we're going to send out that little commercial video that says, hey, have you seen day 8 of earning 100K in 100 days? Here's day 8. We've already sent you day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here's day 8. And so they go to day 8, and then on day 8, it's basically like a sales page. So this video will be inside of a sales page that below it will have some content and your link. So every single day, you're going to be sending a little mini email funnel to your list of brand new content daily. So each day, my target is a 20-minute clip. Okay, and I'm going to shoot at getting them better, bringing in guests, but I'm going to shoot at keeping them 20 minutes. That 20-minute clip will be made into, like, let's say a 2-minute video. That 2-minute video will be used to send an email to your list. They'll go to that 2-minute video. It'll have a link for them to go to the 20-minute video. The 20-minute video will have a place for them to sign up. Not every day I'm going to tell people to sign up. So they're going to just naturally get sent this each and every day until they sign up, and they're going to be in your autoresponders. So you're going to be using your link and everything. We'll get to that once we get to that, but that's where we're going with this. The page looks crazy, doesn't it? It looks wild. Stuff's everywhere. You can see it's all over, different sizes. Over here, you got a couple people who've tweeted and liked, not too many. You got a couple down here. These are banners are in the way. All in all, it's a mess. But what's cool about it, it's a mess that's moving forward. So maybe you're a mess, but you're not moving forward. Well, then you're just a freaking mess. You got to make them be a mess with movement, a mess with progress. And so I'm going to be working on this a little bit more, this Life of the Internet Marketer and Homeless to Hawaii. And the reason I'm so focused on this best job around the world is simple, because I know that this job is a dream type scenario for a lot of people. I know for me, it's a job that would stretch me to no belief. To have to be on demand, to be able to go and do this kind of project and, spend an entire year, it would be it'll push someone. It'll push anyone. Anyone who decides to do this job, they're going to be pushed. They're looking for someone who's worth $1 million and to pay them $100,000. This person's going to be pushed. And I want to be pushed. I think it'd be an incredible way to see the entire world and to really help a lot of people while I can do what I'm already doing. And obviously I have a lot more to work with, a lot more to share, being able to volunteer, and it would just be fun. But this isn't going to be all about this job. What's this all about is using your imagination, your vision, and just constantly growing. See, this blog's going to have to grow. I mean, we're 8 days into a blog, and we've had roughly like 0 viewers the first day, 9 viewers the second day, 25 the third day, up to almost 400 in one day. It's getting a little bit of progress. In addition to that, I'm making financial progress, and everything's basically through Facebook. I do believe I got some sales that are going to be coming through that'll be all-in sales. People that haven't signed up, people I'm just networking with and communicating with, I know that they would go all in. As I'm going to show you that as I make progress on more, but you can see how the holding period's now up to $738. So I had a couple $100 come in on the 8th. We had a $25 blogging sale, and then an inner circle, and then $100 on the 9th, $100 residual income. So Facebook is the number one thing that helps me. Now, ideally, what would be the best thing for me to do is, now that I have a better vision of how to do this daily, is I'm focused on a 20-minute video, then I get that out there. And then I have somebody then we go and create the other short video, which is not available usually right then and there, but probably the following day. And then we're going to have that for our list. So anyone who's part of the Join a Mentor and has access to Jam 2, you're going to get this 100 series autoresponders, all the pages of yours. It's not going to be available right away. And for those of you that are already part of Jam 2, you're going to be getting access to it immediately. As soon as we get it rock and rolling, I'm working on this blog. If somebody knows how to make blogs super just incredible looking, just let me know. Come in here and make it all sweet. And I just appreciate all the support and help that I get from everyone. And I mean, to make commissions, like, whoo! You gotta love it. I mean, since I began on the 1st, I've made 100, 200, 300, 400, 400. Okay, so 100, 25, 200, 300, 400, 525 bucks. $525 in 8 days, 9 days. That isn't bad, and I know I'm going to get to $100,000 with that kind of progress because this thing start compounding. Big ticket commissions are coming in. When you're dreaming of becoming the chief world explorer, your imagination is vast. I'll be honest, I got really excited and I rambled way past the 20-minute marker, and I got into a deep closed eye process that just quite frankly I don't think it was right for the time, and I was so fired up. But I went back and I created this, something a little bit more mellow, just to kind of wind down the day, make things relaxing. Close your eyes just for a minute. Go ahead and close your eyes and feel the sensations that are running around your eyes. And some of you are like, oh no, there's people all around me. What are they gonna think? Well, to be honest with you, they're gonna think you're weird. That's why you better close your eyes. So as you feel the sensations around your eyes, as if it's light outside, there's fluttering. If it's dark, you can feel it going from brighter to darker as it's fading away to darkness. I want you to begin with thinking about one good thing that happened today. Anything. It could be really small and simple. Let's say you had a rough day, but one little good thing happened today. And for 1 minute, I want you to think about tomorrow. One thing that you want to happen tomorrow. One thing that you want to happen tomorrow. I want one all-in sale. And think about that thing happening for you. Smile as it happens. Just be excited that it's going to happen. Now I want you to go 6 months down the road. What is it that you're working every single day tirelessly for? Do you want $1 million? Do you want a chance to stand on the stage? Do you want to ride around in a convertible? Do you want to climb a mountain? Do you want to travel the world? What is it that you want? You see, our ability to believe must go through our imagination. You have to create your imagination and believe in it. I want you to become the chief world explorer. And don't worry if you got wife and kids and if you got best friends and people that you just can't leave behind for that 1 year. Then for this particular time, you get to bring everybody with you. You're going to travel the entire world for 1 year to go to remote places in cities throughout the country and forests and to islands. And you're going to travel the globe. And you're going to stay in all these hotels and these little places on the side of the street and tents and cabanas and hostels and palaces. You're going to do everything the world has to offer. You get to meet the people and eat the food and learn the language and see different weathers, different climates. It's going to be cold and icicle in places and just warm and tropical. People are going to be excited when you tell them what places to go to and where not to go. And every day, you get to change people's lives. Everything's traveled as you go to different locations. You don't have to worry about who's picking up the bill this time and are you going to be able to afford the trip. You just go. Here's the money, here's the budget, here's the storyline, here's the places to go to. Have fun. What would it be? What would it take to become that person? Keep your eyes closed as you're seeing yourself traveling the world, helping people. Press daily blog videos, telling stories, laughing, getting to the edge of the world. The world is within. To be a world explorer, you have to be able to imagine within. And to be a chief means you have to be able to ride in the front and ride alone. You have to lead. You're responsible. It's your reward. Whatever it is you desire to become, you become. And as you see yourself 6 months ahead, and you look back, and you see the things that were hard, and you see them now as easy, and all the struggles, and all the fears and pains, they were easy. And you see some friends and you realize that not everybody was always supposed to be there. But those that were, they would always be there. And they loved you and they supported you. And you went and followed your dreams. You came the explorer within. You became the chief. Look at all the people that are smiling on their trips, saying thank you for the great advice. It was the best vacation of our lives. See the people, see the families. See the couples. See the kids. See the partiers. See the people relaxing See those on their adventures, scuba diving, hiking, surfing, traveling. See the people eating the food that you told them to go eat. Look at them smiling. Look at the blog that you write every day, and hundreds of thousands of people go to the blog. Look at the reviews. Look at the website. Look at the people booking their travel, all excited, budgeting, trusting, and believing in the chief world explorer. Your imagination is so vast. Believe. I want you to begin to just come back into the room and come back into the moment. As you come and as you're wanting to open your eyes, I want you to remember how easy it was to get there. I want you to remember all the people smiling, how great it felt to get there. I want you to remember that there was difficulties and challenges along the way. However, they were all worth it. And as you come back into the moment, you feel rejuvenated and alive. You feel fresh and charged. You're not worried about the little challenges. You're not antsy in the moment. You believe. As you come back into the moment and open your eyes, I want you to be thankful for what you do tomorrow. I want to be thankful for what you've done today. Be thankful for how you feel right now. Remember how you feel. Feel the sensation in your fingers as your body stretches out. You feel the blood start to move and the oxygen become more available. Take a deep breath and release it. Become a world explorer. Become the chief.